Welcome back. This video is about IAM Policy Document Structure. The AWS supports 6 types of policies: identity-based policies, resource-based policies, permissions boundaries, organizations SCPs, ACLs, and session policies. IAM policies define permissions for an action regardless of the method that you use to perform the operation. In this video, we will only discuss identity-based policies and resource-based policies. Most policies are expressed in AWS as JSON documents. The identity-based policy you attach to a user or role. The resource-based policy you attach to a resource. A JSON policy document includes the following elements: optional policy-wide information at the top of the document. In this, we have version, which is the policy language version. And another is ID, which is an identifier for the policy. The ID is optional. Each statement includes information about single permission. The information in a statement is contained within a series of elements. Let's look further into the document structure. We have version. As we saw earlier, that version specifies the version of the policy language that you want to use. As a best practice, always use the latest version. Then we have ID. ID is optional. Then we have statement. The statement is the main policy element that acts as a container for the many statements, which means you can include more than one statement in a policy. IAM statement contains SID. SID is an optional statement ID. It is used to differentiate between your statements. Effect, which value can be either allow or deny to indicate whether the policy allows or denies access. Principal, which is required only in some circumstances. If you create a resource-based policy, you must indicate the account, user, role, or federated user to which you would like to allow or deny access. If you are creating an IAM permissions policy to attach to a user or role, you cannot include this element. The principal is implied as that user or role. The next element in an IAM statement we have is the action. That includes a list of actions that the policy allows or denies. Next is resource. Resource is required only in some circumstances. If you create an IAM permissions policy, you must specify a list of resources to which the actions apply. If you create a resource-based policy, this element is optional. If you do not include the resource element, then the resource to which the action applies is the resource to which the policy is attached. Condition element is optional. It specifies the circumstances under which the policy grants permission.